Alright, this is a trade recap from today. It's Tuesday, October 14th. Still in this fucking shutdown, but we actually had a pretty decent setup. And yeah, it was more of like a mech model setup more than continuation. It kind of was continuation, but it kind of was more mech model. But let's just retrace back into this. So last week, oh yeah, there was no trade Monday. I swear to gosh, if my mic's not working. Okay, it's on. So there was no trade Monday because Monday was a bank holiday. It was Columbus Day. But yeah, last week Friday we had this fat ass sell off. This shit dumped like how much? This shit dumped almost 5%. But yeah. Anyways, we left this daily gap. Monday close. Left this daily gap. Fuck. And then during Monday night during Asia session, let me delete this bitch. Monday night during Asia session, we get into this gap, into the hourly gap, and then instantly react off the hourly. We inverse this. I know someone, they took this trade. They took this inverse, this 1 hour inverse, which is actually a pretty solid inverse. And to be honest, I think I could have taken. I saw this happen. Low-key, I did not take it because I was like, I low-key was a little late. Price was already down here, but I saw this happen and I was like, I know I would have taken this if I was on the chart. But the reason why this works is because we manipulate up into this daily gap, and we get a pretty solid inverse. We get this inversion, and then not only that, it's just we also have LR all along here that's just waiting to be taken out. So you could have put your break even right here, and yeah, put your break even right there, and then you could have targeted here with these low resistance lows, and you could have targeted this gap. I targeted this gap. I took another trade targeting this gap. To me, I thought that I knew that this was gonna get hit, but oh shit, hold on. No. What the fuck? Sorry. Yeah, this would have been the first trade if I was on the hourly chart. Awesome setup. Did not take. The trade I took overnight though was this. We had this 4 hour gap right here. And then I entered here. I had my stop like, ooh fuck, wrong time frame. I had my stop above this hourly gap, and I was targeting this gap. But I remember I got a much better fill than this. I think I had my shit. I don't know where it was, but I got somewhere right here because I set a limit to where it would be 1-to-1. Targeted this gap, and then that hit. But anyways, seeing that play out kind of went to my bias for the day, you know, where price wanted to go. I saw this 4 hour inverse out of this daily gap, so I was like I had a heavy bearish bias. And then yeah, we also had new week opening gap down here that was, I knew we were going to hit because it was such a free draw. Why is it dotted, bro? Like, yeah, I knew it was gonna get hit. So I had this marked out. To be honest, let's put it as a gap because I want to show you what I took. Because I actually took a long instead of a short. But I knew price wanted to go to that gap. Pretty obvious draw. So anyways, yeah, before open, you know, what I was looking for was for price to, oh yeah, there wasn't really anything here to go short off of. The only thing we had was, I have so many lines on my shit. The only thing we had was this small hourly gap right here, and then also this 4 hour gap. So I was low-key waiting for price to open, go to this 4 hour gap, and then see if I can get a short from there, because there's also like a low resistance puts it with there. That didn't happen. What did happen? What the hell? I don't want to lose my fucking thing. So market opens, instantly sell off. This is London low, so I'm like, once I saw this sell off and I saw that we blew past this low and we had this 5-minute inverse, I knew price wanted to go to this low, to like London low. To be honest, I don't know why I didn't take this. You can see respect this gap and inverse that. I don't know why I did not take this open. Oh, it's because of the RRs, but never mind. Yeah, I didn't take this because I was still kind of like looking. I was just waiting for a retrace. We actually, me personally, I never got a retrace. I was actually looking to find a trade towards this London low. Never got a retrace. But anyways, oh shit. Let me delete all this because now you're seeing the trade. Blah 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 blah. Anyways, yeah, we fucking sell off hard on the 5-minute. Wow. Yeah, we sell off hard on the 5-minute, and what do? So we sweep out London lows here, and then we tap into this gap. And then here I saw like an AMD-ish setup. We have this accumulation up here from pre-market, so we can mark that as the A phase. And then what does market do once it opens? As soon as market opens, we freaking manipulate down really quickly. And then this is the D phase, or sorry, the M phase, the manipulation phase. Then what was I expecting? This move on up. I wasn't really looking up towards here. I was kind of looking up towards these gaps. But yeah, we got a perfect AMD setup, in my opinion. You know, this manipulation was clear to me. To this gap. A good setup, and then we also had good targets. So what was I looking for? We hit this gap, right? Hit this gap, boom. We take out orders from right here. We get a stop hunt here. So we get the turtle soup. Get that little turtle soup. We get this turtle soup right here. Then this looks like ass, which it is, but I actually took this 2-minute inverse. You see, we get a 2-minute inversion. Bro, why does it do it? I hate trading view. We get this 2-minute inversion right here. Oops. What the hell? Template. Just give me a fair value gap. Why is it like that? Oh no. Okay, we're just gonna get that. But yeah, we get this inversion, this 2-minute inversion. I thought this was good because we get this. We can see that we get this leg up. We take out orders from right here. Easy stop hunt. Then we fucking inverse. Whatchamacallit? We get an inverse in this high time frame gap. And what is our targets? Me personally, I targeted the top of this 5-minute gap, which was right here. And then I went, I had this as my break even. Yeah, I had this line. I had this first fair value gap as my break even. Yeah. So we get that stop hunt, boom, we get that 2-minute inverse. Bro, why does TradingView just teleport me nowhere? 2-minute inverse. What the fuck? I'm on a 3-minute. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. 2-minute inverse. I enter here, and then I remember I had a tight stop because I believe I had my. I remember I had my stop like below a fair value gap, and I actually ended up not targeting this. I just targeted like a simple 1-to-1. I need to look on the 1 minute because I remember where I had my stop. Okay, so I had my stop below this fair value gap right here. So I had it like right here at the body, and then I just targeted a simple 1-to-1. And then yeah, I realized I could have just held it to there, but I did not hold it to there. Probably could have. The reason I didn't hold it to here was because I didn't really see this AMD phase. I kind of just saw this mech model. I kind of just saw like this little mech model setup. And yeah, I saw my setup. You saw, take stop, good inverse, solid stop. We had another take stop right here too. And yeah, I saw that, and that's why I took it, and I went full risk with this one. And then yeah, I feel like I could have held up there if I saw this AMD setup, but I didn't. So yeah, I guess what can I take away from this? Just zoom out on the higher. I could just like, I feel like I should have just noticed this to begin with. I saw this setup and I was like, yeah, this is good. But the one thing is I didn't enter right away. I hesitated. I've been hesitating recently, and I feel like I should just execute, dude. Like, I don't know why I've just been executing. The inverse was good. We literally had our take stop. It was a good turtle soup. Yeah, I just need to find my entrance and just stop waiting. This was my break even. Yeah, we had my break even at the cap. Good execution. Well, okay, good trade, terrible execution. I hesitated. I'm lucky I got a fill. I don't know why I'm hesitating. I think it's just I feel less confident. Okay, I felt less confident in this because I was looking for shorts. I think that's why. Because I knew these gaps were eventually going to get filled, but we also have a good AMD setup. Could have risked heavy, and I didn't. But yeah, I personally just need to build my confidence back up. Yeah, I think that's it. I just need to build my confidence back up because I have been hesitating. But yeah, this is a good setup, and I don't know why I hesitated. We're at a high time frame gap. We have a good stop hunt. Good inverse, good targets, a solid break even. What is our stop? Low resistance. We have no reason to go lower. You know, if we get this type of inverse, we're protected by this gap. Yeah. And then there was a second trade I took. Oh yeah, it was this trade. It was, okay, that was the first trade, right? Easy dub. So we can delete all this. Second trade was actually a short. And then it was this 2-minute inverse right here that instantly got stopped out. Now I'll tell you why I took it. And I took it because we saw we hit this gap, right? And then me personally, I still had this like high time frame bearish trend, just looking at how price is moving. Oh, someone's calling me. They can wait. I had this high time bearish trend, and then we see price get into this 15-minute gap, and then yeah, as price gets into this gap, ES is already taking out their highs right here. So we have an SMT. That's why I took this, was purely off this SMT. But I would not have taken this if there wasn't an SMT. The reason that's the only reason I took it. I knew this trade most likely wasn't gonna play out, and to be honest, I don't know. I think this was more of a pattern trade. But one thing I've noticed, which I have a lot in my notes, is if we see an AMD setup and the distribution phase is playing out, very rarely, well, what I see, very rarely will the distribution phase like not go up and take these highs and just continue lower. Like, you see how this accumulates and then manipulates down and then goes back up. Damn, that's an ugly chart. Very rarely will it go like here. We get this manipulation and then go higher and then go lower. I've never really seen that happen. So this trade I de-risked actually, but yeah, we see this stop hunt. Oki isn't as good as this stop hunt. I like that stop hunt better. But yeah, we get this 2-minute inverse. I enter off here, my stop's right there. And then my take profit was at this gap, because this gap was also a 5-minute gap. So it was kind of another mech model, kind of. Yeah, it was this gap. Had my break even. Where was my break even? I don't even know if I had a break even. I think I was gonna let this whole run. I think my break even was just like this gap, but yeah, this got instantly stopped out. I de-risked. I risked very lightly on this because I wasn't like, I wasn't gonna be surprised if this didn't play out, and we did, which it didn't play out. And this trade, dude, I feel like I should not have just taken. I was kind of just pattern trading, and I kind of just like stuck to my bias that I had pre-market, which I feel like it should have changed, because this high wasn't protected. Well, it is. Well, no. I really didn't. Okay, the reason I took it is because I didn't really see price coming back here and targeting SMT highs. But yeah, I guess we did target it, you know. And then yeah, price did go up to that 4-hour gap. Yeah. Yeah, I should have just noted that to myself, because the distribution phase will never go down. Tight shit. Yeah. Anyways, that's it. Oh, I did not take this on any live account. I actually paper traded this. I made first trade I made like I risked full size. I made like 700. Second trade I only risked like 200. So I'm up like 500 on this. Whoa. Wait. Oh, this is okay. Wrong account. Yeah, 500 on this. Damn. Oh yeah, this is eval. These are old eval trades. This is an old eval account that's no longer eligible. So yeah, I'm up 500. I'm trying to build my confidence back so I can go back to my live account. Because with this whole shutdown shit, I really don't want to trade on my live account unless there's a clean setup. Even when there has been clean setups, I do hesitate. But yeah, that's it.